Hello Libra, welcome back to my YouTube channel. These are going to be your messages for the month of February 2022. I'm super excited to be doing monthlies for each individual sign. I know that's my personal preference when I'm watching videos like this. Before we dive into the messages, I want to let you know that I'm going to be reading today from This Might Hurt Tarot. And I will also be pulling cards at the end of your reading from the Self-Love Oracle. I will have both of these decks listed in the description box below. So let's go ahead and jump in. This one flew out. First card in the spread, we have the King of Cups. Second card to fly out is the Seven of Pentacles. Third card to drop out is the Two of Swords. All right, you guys, so before we jump into the messages this month, be sure to give a like, a share, a comment, and subscribe to my channel, you guys. So just to quickly go over all of the cards that I've just pulled out, Libra, we have the King of Cups at the center of your spread, the Seven of Pentacles, the Two of Swords, the Eight of Wands, the Eight of Cups, the Justice card, of course, the Five of Wands, the Five of Pentacles, and the Wheel of Fortune. So let's go ahead and dive into these messages for the month of February. All right, Libra. So the first message that's coming in for you guys is that some of you have had to walk away from projects that you guys were initially very hopeful about. You know, you might have had a very big vision. You were very enthusiastic about it. However, maybe the timing is off. Maybe you didn't have quite the support that you needed in terms of resources or in terms of just people backing your creative project. And so now you're kind of in this space of having to walk away from it. For a lot of you guys, you're taking this hit very hard. It's kind of, for lack of better words, bruised your ego. So some of you guys may be dealing with a bruised ego. Some of you guys are very hurt by this particular endeavor, this particular project not working out. And so you might find that you are a little bit snappy, a little on edge, just kind of short-tempered. Spirit says, Libra, that while it is okay to grieve your losses and it's okay to have that period of time where you're licking your wounds, there does have to come a point where you move on and move forward. So try not to fester in this heavier energy in the month of February. Definitely acknowledge it and honor it and give yourself the proper time to really grieve and process and feel, you know, don't feel like you have to rush yourself out of this process of feeling your heavier emotions. But Spirit is saying that you are full of great ideas. You're full of creativity. You're full of different things that you could bring to life. And so don't take these losses that you may have experienced at the end of 2021 or even in January as the end all be all. Just kind of cut your losses and pick up and start again, which I know is not always the easiest thing. It's not always the most exciting thing to feel like you're starting from scratch all over again. But if anyone can do it, Libra, it's you. And Spirit is definitely correct. You are full of ideas, you're full of creativity, and you know, you are the scales. You are all about community and togetherness and bringing people together in a way that is very positive. So maybe this particular situation didn't quite work out the way that you wanted it to, and it may not have had anything to do with you at all. It could just be, you know, the state of the world right now. And so maybe the timing just wasn't right for this to be brought about and introduced to your community, but there's always an opportunity to circle back around. There's always an opportunity to start fresh and to start new. So look at it as an opportunity to reintroduce something and get excited about that. Some of you already have brand new ideas that you could start putting into action in place of maybe this other project that didn't quite work out. But for some of you, your confidence took a little bit of a hit with this other situation over here that didn't go as well. And so you're a little apprehensive about putting this new idea forward. You're a little apprehensive and not feeling as confident in terms of putting it out there and putting it into action, which is totally understandable. Again, make sure that you take that last message that I just gave and apply it where you see fit. Spirit is saying that some of you Libras need to decide. Meaning, you need to decide whether you are going to continue to be idle this month, or maybe even for the rest of this year, or whether you're going to dust yourself off from this situation and continue to build and strive and move forward. You have this Eight of Wands here, which is very much pushing the energy of rapid forward movement, progression, moving forward by all means necessary. And I feel like that's the energy that Spirit is really wanting Libra to embody, especially this month in February, is that whatever happened in the past is in the past. And of course, this is not to say that you should spiritually bypass and try to cover your annoyance or your frustration or your disappointment with false positivity. Definitely give yourself the time and the space to be upset, to be disappointed, to be angry, to grieve. Give yourself that time, but at some point, like I said, you are going to need to kind of dust yourself off and move forward. Justice card underneath the Eight of Wands. I mean, Justice card represents Libra. Eight of Wands, as we just said, is all about progression and forward movement. Making things happen, despite the obstacles, despite the adversity, making things happen. So, and then you have the Wheel of Fortune underneath those two cards. So Eight of Wands, Justice card, Wheel of Fortune. So Spirit is very much saying that the energy is there. The support and resources are there. It's just a matter of you deciding in your head, Libra, whether you're going to get behind yourself, whether you're going to dust yourself off and rebuild your confidence from maybe something over here that didn't quite go the way that you wanted. But the support and the resources and the rewards are going to be there. You just have to decide whether you're going to let this thing keep you down or move forward. We're going to go ahead and move on to your second layer of cards. Additional messages for Libra for the month of February 2022. All right. Starting out, we have the Page of Wands at the center of the spread. Six of Cups. The Hierophant. Ten of Cups. Nine of Pentacles. Queen of Cups, Six of Pentacles, Nine of Swords, and the Hanged Man. So I just want to show you guys why y'all got the Hanged Man, Libra. Like, come on now. This is the total opposite of the Eight of Wands energy that we just discussed. Don't trip yourself up, Libra. Don't trip yourself up by overthinking. Don't trip yourself up by second guessing and doubting yourself. Remember, we're in a new year now. We're leaving all of that self-doubt and all of that stuff back there, over there. So we're not doing that anymore. Now, the reason that I am saying that is because this Hanged Man is sitting next to the Nine of Swords. So that's telling me that a lot of you guys are delaying certain processes, or you are delaying certain things from moving in the direction that you know that they need to. You're delaying certain blessings. You're delaying because of what's going on up here. So a lot of you guys are a little too in your head. You are overthinking, you're overanalyzing, and it's causing you to be debilitated. It's causing paralysis. It's causing you to not move forward at all because you're overwhelming yourself, Libra. Spirit wants me to remind you that you don't have to have everything figured out right now in the moment. You don't have to have it all together every second of this process. So give yourself the grace of also learning as you go. Trust that you have a strong foundation. Trust that you know enough to start, to begin the process. But don't feel like you have to be an expert. Don't feel like you have to have it all together right away and that you have to know all the things, all the different scenarios that might happen. You're going to be learning as you go. And Spirit wants you to make room for that. So some of you are causing paralysis within yourself, within your process, within receiving certain things that you know you're supposed to have because you're overthinking it. If you guys were to take a different route and instead fall into your abundance and really just allow yourself to receive starting in the month of February, beautiful things would open up for you, Libra. You have the 10 of Cups, the 9 of Pentacles, the 6 of Pentacles, Queen of Cups. So lots of emotional abundance, lots of financial abundance, and some of you are having second guesses or having second thoughts about whether you deserve these things or not. So consciously in your mind, you may feel like you do, and you may really feel like you're behind that. But check and make sure that your subconscious thoughts and your subconscious beliefs are also matching with your conscious beliefs. So make sure that they're on the same page, because some of you are consciously thinking that, yes, I deserve this and I'm going to have this because I deserve it. But subconsciously, that's not really how you feel. And that is also something that is causing a blockage or an obstacle for you guys. Spirit says in the month of February that a lot of you need to really be plugging back into your spiritual practice. This is something that will help keep you grounded. It is something that will help center you as you are moving forward. And again, dusting yourself off from these things that didn't work out in the past, re-strategizing, reapproaching these things. Your spiritual practice is going to help give you that extra boost of energy, that extra boost of inspiration, and it's going to help you, kind of feeding back into that Queen of Cups energy. It's going to help kind of boost your intuitive knowing of where you should go, what you should be doing, who you should be partnering and collaborating with, all of these different things. So understand and remind yourself this month, Libra, that you don't have to go about all of this alone. Your spiritual practice, your spirits, your guides, they're all there to help kind of point you in the right direction, to help keep you in alignment with what it is that you're trying to manifest. And that's the biggest thing that Spirit is reminding you of this month. So with that being said, Libra, I think that is it for your tarot cards. We're going to go ahead and pull from the Self-Love Oracle, just to give you a final message before you go into this month. Tie everything together. So let's see what comes through. I'm going to choose at random. So Libra, for the month of February, this is your oracle card for the month of February, Libra, and its message is to stop and breathe. Pretty fitting. So we're going to go ahead and read what it says. It says, take note of what you're putting out right now with your thoughts and energy. Reality is shaped by what we believe. Take a deep breath, reassess, and realign. Let go of what doesn't help the situation. I love this deck because I feel like it's always spot on, and so that definitely ties in perfectly with everything that we just discussed, Libra. I feel like you guys know what you have to do this month, and I know you guys will do it. I know you guys will definitely take care of what needs to be taken care of. I have no doubt of that. So that is it for your messages this month, Libra. I hope you guys enjoyed. Again, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe on my video. And I love you guys, and I will see you in the next one. Take care.